A happy Thursday to you, true believers, and welcome to the rope drop of the 2022 high school football season. We do the soft opening thing tonight, with Pittsfield trying to prove just how far it's come as a program against second-ranked Athens tonight, and Brown County looking to answer a host of graduation-related questions at Calhoun's expense. But that is merely the appetizer course on a very stacked first week. Obviously, any meeting between Quincy High and Q&D in any sport is noteworthy. But for Rick Little's Blue Devils in particular, there's a sense of atonement for last year's ugly loss in the series. Both teams are absolutely stacked defensively going in, and QHS enters this year, unlike last, with a clearly established quarterback in Braden Little, who looked really good in the preseason, which portends a much better point A for both squads entering this contest. And yet, there are more storied and even more bitter rivalries taking place on Friday than the one at the Crosstown Showdown. Camp Point Central and Carrollton, for example, have plenty of loser-leave town-level playoff history between them. The Panthers are our region's only state-ranked team in Illinois at 10th in Class 1A, and they face a Hawk squad that comes in 5th in the same classification. And speaking of the WIVC, Route Catholic, despite winning just 2 games last season, is receiving votes in the Class 1A poll, and with good reason. Are the Rockets for real? We'll find out Saturday night as they debut against Pleasant Hill in a game that carries considerable interest relative to last year. In America's hometown, Hannibal welcomes a Helias team that didn't take kindly to having a 50 spot dropped on them by the Pirates in the city of Jefferson last August. Jeff Geschwinder's crew is coming off a lackluster jamboree showing and has all the pressure in the world of a state runner-up performance last season to try to live up to. New quarterback Waylon Anders makes his debut in a huge spot here. His performance could be critical. Just to the west, the Mark Twain Tigers open a new season exactly where they ended the last. Langford Field with the memory of a dispiriting 52-0 loss in the district title game to Monroe City, needing to be exorcised. On the positive front, no squad looked sharper in week 0 than the Tigers, led by new quarterback Connor Eckler, who put on quite a passing show at the Hannibal Jamboree. Will that be enough to inflict revenge on the Titletown folks, who have a wildly reimagined offensive backfield now, and the Tri-State's best returning defensive talent in Keaton Penawell to employ against them? Also in Northeast Missouri, we have that really fun Macon-Kirksville rematch brewing, as well as a very tough road trip for Palmyra to Hallsville. Sands head coach Kevin Miles will be serving a disciplinary suspension. And to the north, the Battle of 61 pairs traditional rivals Keokuk and Fort Madison at Calvert Stadium. Never a dull moment in that series. And yet for all of that, it's my contention that the best showdown of week 1 takes place in the city of Macomb. Rushville Industry handed new coach Tanner Horrell a 22-20 loss in his debut last season, with the Rockets amassing over 260 ground yards on the Bombers. Macomb returns much of that defensive core, now hungry to show how far they've come, and they will meet Rushville Industry with perhaps the Tri-State's highest octane passing game, thanks to the return of quarterback Jack Duncan, a Division I baseball signee with Western Illinois, and his ace receivers in JT Jeter and Langdon Allen, who amassed 1,433 receiving yards and 25 touchdown catches between them. Ah, my friends, let the fun begin. I, for one, can't wait.